Talk to me.
I want to be with you. My channel is Nene Nova, and I wanted to do it. Actually, I just wanted to play in some makeup today. Now that I think about it, I didn't really necessarily need to do a tutorial today, but I just wanted to play in some makeup today. I did these eyebrows, y'all. I'm looking in my mirror, of course. Now I done did my eyebrows, right? They looking a little dark to me. You know what it is? I need to go get them. Done, like either threaded or waxed or something. So because I've got, my lights. This is me. So because I've got so much little extra hairs down here, I had to thicken them up just to make them look a little better. All right, but that's nonetheless. We're gonna figure out how to make that work. Hopefully, I can figure that part out a little bit later. Either way, I decided to do this From the Roots by Dede Signature today. This was in my unused palette. It's a new palette that was recently released, maybe late last year, November, October, December, somewhere in there. No, not December. Last year, late. Now, I have to tell you this, that while I love the colors individually, I don't really love the color story. And I think that's why I decided to do this particular palette, because I feel like it challenges me a little bit. And because I'm not really sure how to approach this color story, I'm not really sure I'm ready to wear it outside just yet. But y'all, that blue is calling my name. I don't know if I'm going to put that on my lid. I don't know if I'm going to put it in my inner corner, my outer corner. I have no clue, but I just feel like I need to get that blue in there some way, somehow. Now, I've been looking at this palette and looking at this palette and looking at this palette to figure out where would I start off at, and I'm not really sure. Start off with a color that I didn't consider before, and it's gonna be this gray color right here, and it's called Spoken Legacy. This one right here. I have been adapting to my cool tones lately. Oh, it's like it has a little glitter in it, or did I do that with my finger? No, it has a little glitter in it. Let's just see what we can do with it. I'm actually just going to give it to my inner corner. Okay. I mean my crease. I'm going to give it to my crease. And I'm going to bring it up and around like I like to do with my first. What I always try to use is like my transitional color. Okay, that doesn't look bad. That gray. Okay, that looks like something. What do y'all think? I think it's actually pretty. Wow. Oh, you know what? I forgot to prime my eyes. Wow, this is going to be a test. This is going to be a test of how well these shadows work, because I didn't prime my eyes, but I do have on some concealer on my eyes. Not a lot. I didn't bring it all the way down because I had planned to prime my eyes and I forgot. I'm having some lighting issues. I am not liking these eyebrows. I'm almost tempted to do them over, but because it's nighttime, I'm not really going anywhere. I think I'm just gonna leave them. Just let them be for right now. I'm gonna go in with that blue. I'm gonna put that on my lid, and we'll see what happens. This is a very pigmented, it's called Royal Descent. That's pretty. This is a very pigmented blue. Look at that. It picked up very nicely on the brush. It's a little fallout. Let's just see what it gives my eyes. Oh my God. Wow. Oh my goodness. And you guys keep in mind, there is no primer on my eyelids. Just a little concealer. Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous. Like, seriously. That is so pretty. Look at that. Now I want to be sure that it's not like patchy. It doesn't look patchy to me. Sometimes maybe on camera it can look a little different, but it doesn't look patchy to me when I'm looking in the mirror here. Okay, what am I gonna do with the outer corner though? I'm gonna do that purple. I'm gonna go in with this brown, which says Tribe Ink right here, because I don't think that purple is doing the job for me. I want it to be deeper. Yeah. That is a dark. That's dark. Right? And I'm gonna go back into my Spoken Legacy gray here. Bring that back into my crease to just kind of soften that out, I guess, a little bit. But y'all, it's important that I don't lose my blue. So I'm gonna go back into that again. It is looking a bit washed out. So it's like a back and forth kind of game. That looks good, I think that looks good. That looks pretty. That blue is really gorgeous. Okay, let me do the same thing to the next side, and which I think that is really gorgeous, guys. Like, this blue, I can't imagine what it would have looked like if I actually put my primer on. So that's saying a lot, because look at what it's doing without the primer. This blue is coming through, child. Coming through, honey. For the gods. That is pretty. Uh-oh. My brushes are dropping. Okay, I think that's the look, y'all. I truly, truly think that's the look. That is really, really pretty. It doesn't look patchy from what I can see when I look in my mirror here. I'm not sure how patchy it's going to look on camera, but for right now, it doesn't look patchy at all. I'm going to go into this color right here. It's called the Ancestor Veil. This light blue. I mean, it has like a... I guess it's just like blue, maybe a little speck of gold. I don't know. That's what I'm seeing in it. Ooh, I don't want it to mess up my eyes, but I'm gonna try to put it just in that inner corner. All I did was tap it in. Oh my God, this looks so good. I love this look. Okay, let me finish the rest of my face. I'm gonna be back. I think this is the look. Okay, guys, I'm back with my finished look. I am not happy with this look. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the eyebrows or the hair. I'm really just not feeling it. But what I will say is that I do love the palette. All I did was put some lip gloss. This is Butterscotch from Juvia's Place, the coffee collection, I believe. This is really pretty. I lined it with some black liner. That looks gorgeous. Magnifique. The eyeshadow look itself is actually pretty. I think what I'm not liking is like my eyebrows and the hair. It's too much for me right now. It is too much for me. And all I did was put a little powder on my face. I didn't really do a whole full beat and all of that. It's nighttime, y'all. I'm about to go to bed. Immediately wipe this off my face. But although I don't love this color story as a whole, it does have some very pretty colors in it individually. Like those blues, and I wanted to get into this orange as well at some point because I think that's so pretty. This was really gorgeous. That's what's on my inner corner, this blue color here. It's really actually, the look itself, guys, is really pretty. I really like the look. I don't like maybe my overall look in the end. I don't know, I was being lazy. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I didn't want to curl the hair. And I'm feeling like I could have gave a little more somewhere in there. And the eyebrows are getting to me. They're a little too thick for me. I'm definitely gonna have, you know what? Maybe they're not too thick, they're too dark, I think. I may have went a little overboard with the filling in. I think they're too dark for me because I actually don't mind when they're a little thick. I think they look too dark for me. I'm looking in my mirror, of course, but the blue eyeshadow and the inner corner, that is just gorgeous to me. So overall, the palette itself is beautiful. The colors that are in the palette is beautiful. The color story, it's a little all over the place for me, but if I can get a cohesive look like I have on my face right now, something pretty out of it, I can deal with that. The only problem for me when I feel like a color story is all over the place, it takes me a little bit longer to like feel inspired, so to speak, or figure out what I want my face to look like, because I'm not gonna lie, I probably stared at that palette for like 30 minutes before I even sat down to shoot. Just going back and forth if I even wanted to give it a go and try the palette. Just because I didn't really feel inspired by the color story. It's just a little all over the place for me. But the colors in there are pretty. I don't know, just some of the colors just don't really go well together to me. I can't really explain it. It's just how my brain works. Maybe it might be a little different for some of you guys. But nonetheless, this is what we have. I really love the blue. It's really pretty. It's really popping out to me. Yeah, and that's it, guys. All I did was a little liner in my lower lash, put on a little powder, nothing crazy, and that's it. That's all we did for the look. And I really love the eyes. I love the eyes themselves. I'm just not sure I love my look as a whole. I don't know. I'm going through something this evening. Either way, I will see you guys next time. Thank you for joining me. Bye.